Hi Grasshoppers, Master C here. I'm excited that you're with me for another great class. So let's go ahead and bow in and make it a great one. So face this way guys, and you can repeat after me. Say feet together.
Feet together.
Hands by your side.
Hands by your side.
Eyes straight ahead.
Eyes straight ahead.
And bow.
And bow.
Good, turn and face the flags. Right hand over your heart. Cookie barre.
Cookie buddy.
Puddle.
Puddle.
Good, face the pictures of the Grand Masters. Kwanchanim, chariot.
Chariot.
Kunyet.
Kunyet.
Face this way one more time. Chariot.
Chariot.
Kunyet.
Kunyet.
Good. Now, couple little things before we get into our warm-up. So first of all, we do have our cow joke for the day. This one was sent in by a student, and it goes like this. It says, what do you get when you cross a cow with a male chicken? What do you get when you cross a cow and a male chicken? Well, I'll let you think about that for a little bit. Of course, I will tell you the answer at the end. And for our warm-up today, you're gonna make sure you're gonna need like kind of a little bit of an open space. So I'm gonna give you a second in a moment to make sure that your space is fairly open. Doesn't have to be necessarily as big as a dojang, but you're gonna need a little bit of space around you where you're not bumping into like a table or something like that. So take a second, go ahead and get your space ready, and I will see you back here in a moment. All right, so the warm-up today is a follow me warm-up. So I'm gonna choose a couple of different movements, and your job is to try to move with me while we do this, okay? So the very first thing that we're gonna be doing is a log roll, okay? So what I mean by that is I'm gonna kind of lay down here on the mat, and I'm gonna kind of stretch my arms out in front of me, and my feet are stretched out behind me. Now, if you see me rolling this way, your job is also to roll this way. If you see me rolling back the other way, your job is also to roll back the other way. Now, again, I know you cleared out your space, but just kind of keep an eye out so you're not rolling over the cat or anything like that. All right, guys, let's get into our log roll position. Here we go. Ready and good. Rolling to one side. Rolling back. Back. Oh, no, don't be tricky. Keep going this way. Keep going. And back. Nice job. One side. Oh, going back the other way again. Good. One more roll. Back to where we started. Nice job, guys. Nice job. The next one that we're going to do, this should be a pretty fun one. We're going to be working a little bit of a crawling movement. So now, not only are we going to go side to side, we're going to go forward and back. So if you see me crawling forward, I want you to crawl forward towards me. If you see me crawling backwards, then you're going to crawl backwards too. Everybody got it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, who said that?
Me.
Really good, really good. All right, nice job. Here we go, guys. We're in this crawling position. Ready, and crawl towards me, guys. Crawl towards me. Go up, back, 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 back. Crawling to the side. Crawling back the other way. Crawling forward again to the side. Stay with me, stay with me. Back this way. Back up, back up. Forward. To the side again. Back the other way. Good, and back to where you started. Whew, final round. No, this is too hard for you guys, I think.
No.
Who can do this one?
Me, sir.
You're tough?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everybody get into your crab walk position. So kind of like with the crawling, we're gonna be moving forward and back as well as side to side, okay? So tushies are up off the floor if you can. Start with your crab walk. We're gonna go this way first, guys. Good. Oh, it's very tricky. Good. Go back the other way. Good job, little crabs. Backing up. Keep going more to the side. Forward. To the side really fast. Backing up. Good. Little crab rest. Your crab arms. Good, forward again. Nice. Throw a couple crab kicks in there. 1, 2, backing up again. And crab cross, ninja sauce. Very good, guys. Awesome. Stand it up. Face right this way. Chariot. Couldn't yet. Give yourself 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Excellent work. Grab yourselves a quick sip of water, and I'll see you right back here. All right, let's get a quick stretch in here, guys. So go ahead and put your hands on your hips and hip circles. Nice big movement. Good. Other way. By the way, I hope you are nice to your mamas on Sunday. We had Mother's Day. Good. Arms out to the side. Arm circles backwards. And forward. Good. Back and forth across your chest. Link your hands together, trunk twist. Hands back on your hips, head side to side. Looking left and right. Up and down. Spread your feet apart. Lean forward, one hand on each foot, and repeat after me. Say, 하나,
하나,
둘,
둘,
셋,
셋,
넷,
넷,
다섯,
다섯,
여섯,
여섯,
일곱,
일곱,
여덟,
여덟,
아홉,
아홉,
열.
열.
Good. Both hands on your foot. That's on this side. That would be your right foot. And 일,
일,
이,
이,
삼,
삼,
사,
삼,
오,
오,
육,
육,
칠,
칠,
팔,
팔,
구,
구,
십.
십.
Good. Other side. 하나,
하나,
둘,
둘,
셋,
셋,
넷,
넷,
다섯,
다섯,
여섯,
여섯,
일곱,
일곱,
여덟,
여덟,
아홉,
아홉,
열.
열.
Good job, guys. Nice work. Nice work. Face this way. Chariot. Couldn't yet. Good. Grab one more quick sip of water. We'll see what those pigs are up to next. They are crazy with the water around here. I can't wait for you guys to come back here just so we can keep these pigs at bay here. So grab another quick sip. I'll see you right back here. All right, guys, so we're gonna move on to our main drill. You will need your noodle or something that's kind of like a noodle for this one. Now, in a second, I'm gonna give you guys a series of techniques that I'd like you to work. And I know we've gotten some feedback from some different families. I know different students kind of move at different paces. So today, instead of putting up a timer where you work for like 30 seconds or 40 seconds, I'm just gonna encourage you just to pause it when we go into the still frame so that you can work with your child at the speed that they need. My recommendation would be to make sure you get in we're gonna have like a 4 technique cycle. So I would recommend that you go through that maybe like 10 times at least before you move on to the next round. So depending on your child, that might take like 30 seconds or it could take like a couple of minutes. So feel free to work a little extra or a little bit less if your child needs that. So Master Cosby is going to be filling the place of the Grasshopper Ninja for this one. She'll do a great job. So she'll be in her horse stance. Now for the first round, we're gonna be working high blocks and palm strikes. Now, like if I'm doing it towards the camera, when I do high blocks, I'm gonna swing towards one side pretty dramatically so that they will block with that arm. Then I'm gonna swing towards the opposite side kind of dramatically as well, so they'll use the arm that's on that side, okay? So if I'm working with Master Cosby, she's gonna be working her high blocks. If they can, right, make sure it's a good load at the opposite hip, and a block, She'll set her load up on the other side, block. After that, I'm gonna take the noodle, I'm gonna point it like right towards her nose. Boom. She'll do 2 palm strikes, 1 and 2. The noodle is actually a really good tool for this because even if I'm holding it still, after she strikes, it bends and it kind of will pop off to a different side. So the student will kind of have to follow that at their pace. So the complete sequence would be 2 high blocks and 2 palm strikes. And it would look like this, right? High block, giving her time to load, high block, palm, palm. High block, palm, palm. High block, palm, palm. Good. That is going to be our sequence, guys. So again, we're going to do a still shot in a moment. You can pause the video here, and then you can work with your child at their speed, okay? Have some fun with this first round, and I'll see you right back here. Great job with round 1, guys. For round 2, we're gonna mix some striking with some kicking, okay? So for this one, when I point the noodle straight at my partner here, again, I'm pointing it right towards their nose. They're gonna do 2 punches. So hoppers, hold up your hands real quick, guys. We're gonna make 2 good fists. So take your fingers, roll them in, and now take your thumb, wrap it around the outside. If you look close, you see how my thumb is coming across 2 fingers. Never should we punch with our thumb on the inside. All right, we call that having a worm in the apple, and it's usually not good to have a worm in the apple. So rolling our fingers in, thumbs coming across the outside. That's our punching position. So when you do your sequence, it's gonna go punch, punch, front kick, front kick. Now the challenge for the ninjas today, on the punches, I'm gonna point it straight. On the front kicks, I'm gonna kind of point the noodle about maybe belt high, but instead of holding it perfectly still, I'm gonna kind of fan it slowly from one side to the other side. So they'll have to get that timing of like, as it's coming through, boom, making that contact. We'll see how it goes with my partner here. So we got Master Cosby. She's in her horse stance to start with. Good. The noodle's kind of pointing straight at her. She'll do her 2 punches. 1, 2. Then I'm gonna fan it low. Front kick, front kick. Pretty good. Let's see it again. Punch, punch. I'm fanning kind of slow, but kind of constant speed. So I don't want it to be like kind of jerky pulling through. I want them to be able to predict when it's coming so that they can kick it at the proper time. Just like with the last round, feel free. If you want to go a little faster for your ninja, that's fine. If you need to move a little slower, that's also fine, right? The goal, when I'm usually working with students in class, I try to kind of look and see if I think a student can easily do this speed, then I'm going to give them just like a little faster than that so I can kind of push them to that next level, each time, right? So enjoy round 2. So you can pause on this next still frame, and I'll see you back here in a minute for round 3. Awesome. Final round of our main drill. I'm still using my noodle, and this time I'm gonna mix in some of the different blocks, strikes, and kicks that we've practiced. So when I'm working with a ninja, if I'm swinging this way, they're blocking with those high blocks. If I'm holding the noodle straight towards them, they can choose. They can either do their palm strikes or their punches. And if I'm kind of fanning it back this way, then they'll be working on their front kicks. I've also added in the element, if you guys want to, of the belt piece. So I'm gonna kind of stick this in my belt off on the side. If you're not wearing a karate belt, you can put it like in a pocket. You could also use like a sock or like a hand towel or something like that. All those things would work fine. The challenge is gonna be that I'm doing all of these strikes and holding the noodle out towards my partner, and they're gonna try to sneak in and take that belt piece away if they can, okay? So, Master Cosby, if you would come right out this way. In fact, I'll move it to this side so we can see it a little bit better on the camera. Now, she's here and she's ready. She's kind of in her horse stance. And again, I can choose the order that I swing with. So it doesn't have to be any set sequence. All right, I'm coming this way. High block, giving her time to set up a load. She's working some of the striking here. Good. Fanning. Coming back. Good. While we're working this, at some point, if she feels like she has time, yeah, she's kind of creeping in so that she can snatch away that belt piece. Now, the purpose behind this one is there's obviously so much for them to be thinking about right now. So they're trying to consider, how should I properly respond to whichever way the noodle's being held while I'm trying to improve my position so I can eventually sneak in there and grab that belt piece without getting smacked in the head, okay? So this is gonna be a really fun round. Again, move at a pace that makes sense for your ninja, challenge them, but have some fun at the same time, all right? So that's round 3. Work that one on the still frame for a little bit, and I'll see you back here in just a moment for a game. Great job with all of those noodle drills, guys. Now we're gonna play a little game together. It's time for a little target drop reaction. One of my favorite games. I think it's been a pretty good while since we've done one of these on the video class. So I'll borrow Master Cosby to help me demonstrate how this game works, okay? So she's gonna be in her kind of just like a fighting stance. Her hands are up, and my job is to hold this target up. Now, as soon as she sees me drop this target, and before it hits the ground, her job is to punch and key up, okay? So is she gonna actually be hitting this target? No, definitely not. She's just gonna be striking and key-upping before it hits the ground. Ready, boom. Ah, pretty good. Now if I fake, she should not try to punch, okay? So that's kind of how it works. I'm gonna play with you guys a little bit here. I'm coming in close. I got this target up, good. Now as soon as you see it drop, I wanna see you punch, and I wanna hear you key up all the way from here. Ready? Now don't let me trick you like that, okay? Have those hands up. Ready, and drop. Nice. Good one. Right here. It's getting a little bit lower. And so remember, as soon as it falls, that's when you throw that punch. Be real quick. Ah, did you get that punch out before it hit the ground? Here we go. All right. I'm looking to see who the fastest ninja is. It could be worth a black belt point here. Oh. Oh, really fast over here. Good job. All right, let's try again. Good. Oh, that's one of my favorite tricks. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, that's kind of tricky. Now, who out there is the fat? Nice job. You guys are awesome. Give yourselves 3 claps. Good. Now, before you say goodbye, let's finish out our cow joke. So we said, what do you get when you cross a cow with a male chicken? Now, when a student asked me that question, I responded with a mooster. I thought mooster was good, but they said, no, it's not the right answer. They said the answer is cock-a-doodle moo. Okay. So, crossing a cow with a male chicken gives you a cock-a-doodle moo. I think it's a pretty good joke, and I will see you guys next time.